Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm ready to do step 2, getting to know the builder. I remember my days in the door-to-door ministry, and people had questions that they would ask us and they wanted some answers. As Jehovah's Witnesses, we always had our prepared answers. But there were some questions that we did not have answers to. So we told them we'll come back. So as a real Jehovah's Witness, I needed to be able to answer those questions by what the Bible says, and I shouldn't have to get back to you. So, what is the role of a real witness? The definition of a witness is an observer, an onlooker, eyewitness, spectator, and a person who sees an event take place. Well, how can you be a witness to the supernatural? Joshua 24:22 says, "And Joshua said unto the people, Ye are witnesses against yourselves, that ye have chosen the Lord, capital Lord, to serve him. And they said, We are witnesses." Okay, so back to the house illustration. I have chosen a builder for my new house, Jesus Christ. We have already established that his name is to be used. The scriptures say at John 5:23 that he who honors the Son honors the Father. Therefore, I began my studies by dating, not a man this time, but my builder. Many ask, is Jesus God? Is God a Trinity? Do you have to be baptized? Will I go to hell if I'm not one of Jehovah's Witnesses? So I started doing my research, which I call dating my builder, because I didn't want secondhand information about who my builder was. I wanted to know for myself who he was. I began my study in the Old Testament to take a look at his past. I also began writing down my dreams that I was given when I woke up. I also began interpreting the meaning of these dreams using the Bible. Because if you have a dream and you have it in more than one way, it's usually a dream from God. I would also get promptings to study a person in the Bible. For example, I did a whole study on Joseph. I studied the whole book of Job, different subjects like that. And I also learned the 10 Commandments using a children's song. Okay, don't judge me. I didn't want to be ignorant as to what he liked and what he didn't like. I began to get closer and closer to him, and then I began to wonder if he even likes me. Am I good enough for him? Can I trust him around my children even if I'm not there? Will I even like a new house built by him? The last thing I wanted was to become like a Pharisee or a church building worshiper or a religious fanatic. Laying down a new foundation is the most important part of the whole building process. At 1 Corinthians 3:11 it says, "There is no better foundation to be built upon than that which is already laid by Jesus Christ." 2 Timothy 2:19 says, "The foundation of God standeth sure, having this seal, The Lord knoweth them that are his." I find that to be very comforting. I want that builder or architect to see my house and know that it's one of his and not a fake. I don't know if you ever saw a new build, but seeing that foundation laid, wow. It is now 2024, and tomorrow it will be 2025. My reflecting back on the state of my old physical house in Atlanta is what prompted me to write this book. It was scary leaving that house because it was so familiar. I had been there like 20 years. Now looking at what I have, I find it quite amazing. It's not a mansion, but I do own it. I want others to be able to experience life where you are at peace with God, with yourself, and with others. So I am a witness to the fact that God is truly good. So come back with me for the next video, and we'll be talking about step 3. Them bones, them dry bones.